going to come in there and he's going to want to play good.
Okay, so Billy on defense, we got Liquid on attack. Nothing crazy really in terms of the buy other than the comp itself. But on attack, no joke, this comp is good for like 9-10 if they do it right. The B hit with this comp is the most disgusting thing ever, by the way. Everywhere is a one-way and you can't face anywhere. It's just disgusting. You basically have a wall like this, and then you can't play anywhere. You're either stuck behind a one-way, or you just have to play like behind the harbor. It's a bit of a nightmare.
You can create a lot of confusion with this comp as well. You're never really going to be sure which direction they're going. They can throw smokes
honestly, I think if they get anything less than 8, I think it's a done game or a done map.
This could be really tricky.
I would say 8 is the number. Anything above is like good. Anything below is pretty rough.
Right at the ready.
Attempted a little bit of an audio bait there from Camo as the swing gets ready to come through. Patek already cleared out. Now Camo going to be taken down.
Yeah, I mean, it was an okay idea from Liquid. They decided to do a wall over towards B to create pressure over towards B, but the problem was this alarm bot just gave them full info, so they kind of knew that they were going back over towards A.
Down on the floor. Serial dead.
And when you play a comp that's meant to get... Oh my god, dude, that was almost insane.
The 4K
that was almost insane.
But won't be able to get out in the end.
It was so close, bro.
Taking the pistol.
He has been just electric in EMEA this year and almost pulls off the miracle. BLG gets a good read early there. Ready to spring the trap right off the back of their own high tide. That one caught Team Liquid just enough off guard, but the response there almost got it done. And that's almost like feels like a win in that round.
Yeah, they're like,
for Team Liquid. You really don't quite get it. Coaching staff there, Lohan, thought maybe.
Yeah,
so close.
Again, the original idea was okay. It's just the fact that the alarm bot kind of wrecked them and didn't go far enough in this one. 4 guns, 1 sheriff, and
Sheriff besting the classic.
Yeah, it's Anika. I'm not gonna flame toast. This is what I was talking about, right? Wall goes over towards here, use one way, and then when this wall goes down, you one way this. Like this is about to get one way in theory. I actually did pretty good damage here.
Headshot does connect, but Camo can't confirm the kill.
Okay, maybe in the buy rounds you see the extra smoke that I was talking about.
A bit more of that left in the tank. Just 3 targets to try to get through this time.
Who's the Liquid IG out? The Nats and their coach.
There's the headshot.
Let's wait.
Ult is online. Bulldog
Nats and their coach has confirmed that it's kind of spread between these 3.
Over the line here in round 2.
Patty, Camo, Patty. These 2 are doing most of the like pre-barrier calls, and then Patty can mid round a little bit.
The cleanest there for Billy in some of these late game scenarios.
Good damage, really good damage.
Losing some players when maybe they don't need to, but it's aggressiveness. Again, these extra layers of smokes that Team Liquid is creating, using that to get players up high-low, keeping Billy really off balance. And then of course, Kiko is just lightning right now, has the reckoning
maybe saving enough for an op as well.
Oh no, okay. Over towards B for Billy, just leaving Levius all on his own on A.
Okay, big buy around the harbor ult though, and they might go against another harbor ult, and it does look like they're at least gonna push or have a trap over towards B.
Plenty of noise being made here by Team Liquid.
Push over towards A in reaction, they can take over towards B and get this harbor ult. So for harbor ult basically.
They look to try to get into position here. Push forward past garage. Site, however, wide open. Levius leaving it for the taking. Waits out the reckoning. Like now going to be planted.
Yeah, he wanted to push, but then he's like, I don't want to give him any guns. So.
Very patient, very diligent team.
Russia going to be noted there around the back. Paranoia going to be sent off the back of that Dizzy, and that's going to be Levius now taken down. Serial able to find.
Oh, he used the harbor.
Good to secure themselves a
I
win
mean,
here
sure.
in the anti-bonus.
About damage, I guess.
Remaining players of Billy now arriving over onto the side. Full connection on the flash. YZ has the tuck back. Camo on the peak. Able to find K9
nice
finding Russia. And now it's just YZ to see if he can put a dent in this Liquid squad at all. And he
okay, that's a really good start though. Double armor rebuy probably.
Get themselves on the board.
This is beautiful from Team Liquid, and Penny, the hometown hero.
You just got here. What's this 3 smoke comp?
It's
2024 FPX comp.
Really nice stuff from Team
it's
Liquid.
actually pretty nice. It's very good on attack. It's very rough on defense.
And keep Billy off balance. This is something I think that they're noticing a trend with.
It can no joke just spam B hits.
Like XLG that come at them quick. They don't often react properly to it. And if you can catch them when they're trying to get their setups, trying to get their perfect plays into position, They often crumble.
Kaioken, thank you so much for the gifted, dude. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you for that.
Liquid are going to be able to go ahead and tie up this affair.
Didn't want to break it.
Full flash connecting has to drop down off the back of Yellow. Liquid, though, slowing down a bit as the Thrash is going to be invested. YZ at risk.
What is he doing?
Completely and utterly detained. Patatek able to just run him down. Gets right in on top of him, spots out the legs of Neff. Gets himself a second kill. Russia able to peel back one. Penny does get taken down, but Patatek on a mission finds himself a third.
Oh, Jesus.
Quick little taps, finds the headshot.
Hey, nice round from Liquid.
Around the back. And that is Team Liquid
yeah,
now tying
round.
it at 2-2.
Yeah, there's just no follow-up plans here for Billy. This Thrash comes through, and Neff is stuck trying to figure out a way that he can get into a position to be safe.
this is an absolute shocker from Billy, by the way.
He just gets cut down. This is looking really nice for Team Liquid. They've got some good
When he smokes
plans
over towards B, they can
to
run this B hit every
Icebox.
single time, because you basically, if you're on defense, you have to fight here, or no joke, you're passive here. That's it. Because if you're anywhere in this area, you're dead. So you can go a little bit aggro.
Even those 2 rounds were dangerous.
You can maybe play heavy yellow, I guess, but yeah, you could play heavy yellow if they don't have some util, but you got to shoot that knife.
Again, though, stack from Team Liquid working their way in towards this B site. They get it clear on the alarm bot. TP back Yellow.
Yeah, and then Wall's about to go down. You get double smoke come out from the clove.
Wraps around the back side.
This is the smoke though so far. This one's really strong, right? You can take over towards here. You can duel this. You can't hold back a sight. Again, you cannot play in this position, basically. You cannot play on sight.
Camo. 1 away from his ult, too. That's another piece of the puzzle to consider here for Billy.
No peeking.
Just like from the smoke. Rashid just here alongside him would be able to find the kill in all likelihood given the stinger, and there you go, finds it off screen. Penny trades one back onto Rishya. Outlaw used, finds value, and now it looks like widely K-Knight and Neff more than happy to just go down to the spike if possible, but Patatek will go ahead and find himself another elimination. Team Liquid now going to find
let's start
themselves
looking
in
at
the lead.
ults. We've got a big round coming up.
Coming away pretty cleanly
2
for them
away
as well.
from, I
absolutely.
mean, honestly, 1 away from
really,
3 people. They got
really
some options.
Pace to make this half very difficult for Billy.
I'd be tempted to time up from Billy. I've seen 2 rounds where they're fighting in the area that you can't fight.
This map in their run-up to
Jesus, what did that kill?
Masters, whereas Team Liquid has struggled on this map. The only team they've actually beaten is Fnatic in EMEA in Stage 1. But outside of that, they have 4 losses. So this is a map you would think is Billy. You could kind of just be in cruise control, play your game. But I think you've got to dig a little bit deeper here. I think you've got to start getting aggressive. Things that we saw in the pistol round that worked for them. Playing a little bit of trickery might catch Team Liquid enough off guard because these smokes are just too difficult.
Ooh,
right
K-Knight panicked a little bit. Didn't take the ult the first time.
Isn't paying off. You need to change the pace.
Can't buy next round. Everyone has a dot next to their name.
A bit slow here. YC can find the headshot. Tail wins out, but you mentioned before, Camo has that ult on lines. Not dead yet.
Ends up being a trade.
Find an elimination to earn that life back. No, Risha will quickly put him back into the grave.
Why is he 30
So
HP?
1-for-1 exchange now traded up. Now equalized as YC on the repeat. Able to find
Dude,
one.
it's
And
non-stop trades.
Fight of it, but
My God,
Levius
man. The back-to-back Icebox is killing me.
That final kill to tie us up at 3-3.
But I love this from Billy. A slight change here, and that's getting YZ in a position where he can start doing damage early before Team Liquid can really get their execute set up the way that they want to. A little bit shaky there for him,
Dude,
but he still gets it.
disarmable.
Then they're ready for that player to be up on a pipes, can't convert. Then the trades are there and they're good. Levius right on point for the final 2. Lucia bigging him up. Let's see if Billy can start stringing some rounds together. They've got some big ults to play with. They've got a reckoning. They've got a lockdown.
Oh, what's this? Insta-omen? Smoke over towards spawn, so it could be over towards spawn. No one's going to be close enough to hear that. So with the smoke, they might think it is spawn. Nicely done from Neff to be on top of this. It's good bait as well. Oh, they saw him though.
YZ on the peak, still managing to find that kill before getting taken down.
Damage.
Neff gets himself a second. So now it's going to be the player advantage here for the side of Billy.
So with this one Billy, especially having the Killjoy ult here, it should literally just be hold heavy here, Killjoy ult, let them plant, go together.
This one does manage to tag up Patatek just a bit. Lockdown now Gonna be sent through.
Ooh.
Atitech does have the fragment. Could try to clear it instead. Looks to try to get a catch there
Nice
on
though,
K-Knight.
big
Is
flash.
able to do so. He's gonna be in
Oh,
such
dude,
a
what a
rough spot.
flash.
He needs to clear this out, but he's not gonna be
Guy
allowed to
did
do
incredible. Cove, yeah.
Spike
Cove
planted
up.
a 1v1.
Cove up, so Camo goes
Back
close.
up a
Maybe
bit.
someone on his team.
He scales forward, gets himself past the
Give him a
wall.
heads
Does
up.
Risha have any idea at all? Goes for the tap. Seems like he is reading that he's going to be nearby. Camo going for the 3-2-1. Pushes
Damn,
in.
nicely done. Patty
And
did
catches the
great over
timing.
towards Heaven.
Finds
Good
a
play from him.
headshot, and Liquid once again get themselves into the lead.
What a round from Patty Tech there. Just being so aggressive once that lockdown is planted, and it catches K-Knight completely off guard, and then he throws a great flash to make sure he can clear screens and at least make it a 1v1 for his teammates. Really nicely played, and Camo, calm and collected there at the end, finds the perfect timing. You can see Patty Tech bigging him up, and
Not going to be the best feeling there
no.
in the coaching booth for Billy. Billy once again going to be
Yeah,
knocked
win
back
one,
onto
lose one.
a very rough
A lot of people that have to eco on this one. 2
Phantom
guns, 1
Guardian.
ult.
Otherwise, he does
We
have
got
the jet knives.
KO. Okay, KO knife for the ult though.
Once again, snack from Billy. Billy's on the wrong side of the map. 5-player push getting ready to come through here from Team Liquid. The walls
Back to
getting
the B
set up. The
hits.
smoke's ready to be cycled in. There's Dizzy clearing things out, and Wingman at the ready to go for the plant.
Team Liquid's been doing a great job of keeping Billy guessing in the early parts of these rounds. A lot of 4-1 splits, and they've often found the weak side.
Not there to try to interrupt.
Jesus.
Let me still get a nice headshot
Good
there.
shot,
K-Knight going to
though.
be taken down, so won't be able to see the Hunter's Fury come into effect. Spike now planted. Spam for Penny. Able to go ahead and find the kill on the Nep. The K on to Wise. He puts him down to 10. Has to wait this
Yeah,
out.
tap
And that's
Spike
gonna be
again.
precious seconds lost now as they try to go for the retake.
that's
the wall
tap Spike
falling.
again.
Camo collecting. And this will make it a little bit close. Get a bit of
Yeah,
damage
I mean,
in.
very
Offers is
good,
still there. Full for
very
the
good
side of
KO
Team
molly
Liquid.
from
Plenty of
Patty.
cash,
Kind of
continue to
messed
buy.
that up a little bit
Again,
there.
it's these smokes that just stall, and buy extra time and make Billy
The smokes,
feel
yeah, I
that
mean, triple
pressure.
smokes
Finally,
against no flash is a
timeout
bit of a
gonna come
nightmare.
through. 5-3. Oh, right as the wall is coming up, he gets the shot to connect with the Outlaw. YZ shut right down there.
1 enemy remaining.
Flash had come through just before. They're just their timings are so good right now.
Damn clean. That's one of the things that Billy is lacking with his
There's
composition.
5
Use those
controllers in the
flashes. Yes,
server,
they can
yeah.
set up walls themselves. They have the Viper, they have the Harbor, but they don't have anything to
The
send through to try
Chobra
to enable these
Um,
peaks from YZ. When he's
Let's
trying to
wait
play
though,
that
because
wall,
again,
the
this comp
retake
isn't
space
great
over
on
Yellow,
defense.
there's no
Like Liquid
way
have to get 8
guarantee
rounds,
any kind of
really,
safety.
minimum.
No, it's really true, and that's why I need to see them be more aggressive. They need to get ahead of the curve, because if you're playing behind those smokes, that's advantage Team Liquid. That's where Team Liquid can throw either another layer of smokes or the flash util. All that stuff can come through, and you're just left stunned behind them. So yeah,
Maybe they
I'd
got
like to
something
see
planned for
Billy take more
defense.
back control.
No
Get a
matter
little
what
bit
you've got
aggressive towards
planned,
mid. Do things
there's
like that
still
to
going to
open the map up
be
for yourself,
timings
so
around
you
the
can
map
then
with the
keep
no
Team
info
Liquid guessing.
sentinel.
Because they don't have a lot of ability to control their flanks. There's no Sentinel here on the side of Team Liquid, so you've got to find ways to exploit the weaknesses of Team Liquid's comp.
Back in we go. We'll see. The words from
Sometimes
the
you
coaching
said
staff
2 is
gonna
enough
be
and
enough
10
to
isn't.
spur Billy on to
This is
running
a
this back
this is a
bit.
comp that is built for attack though, so it's a little
Starting
different.
on the defending side, which is typically going to be the weaker one here for Icebox, but given that it's your map pick, given that Team Liquid has only had 2 days of prep with Penny,
Okay,
certainly
another
should be
another
expecting
potential eco.
some cleaner results here for Billy.
Okay, so
Walls now
timeout for
we'll see a bit of a
Billy,
fake there.
and they started to speak
There's a
the
4-player
fact that they
push,
can't
recently
play here and they
up
need to
towards
fight
A. Actually,
aggro.
a minor little
So
rotation
it's
here.
pretty much what we were saying,
K-Knight.
that they have to
This is
change
a
something up over
left
towards
mid
B.
wide open.
I do like
Like
this
what
from
I'm
Liquid,
seeing.
right?
Like
They
what I'm
probably
seeing
know
here
that
from
there's a
Billy
lot of
Billy,
talks
getting
over
aggressive
towards
early.
B because they've been spamming B
Towards
heads,
B
so
main.
straight up
Spike
hit over
catch, Team
towards
Liquid
A,
a
which
little
is
bit
now
off guard.
weak.
Kiko finally turning.
Turns back. and
Dude,
he's
they're
gonna
not
have
even
the
ready
jump,
for a
and it's
push,
1-2
man.
tap.
Like,
Risha Wisey
what's
not
going
the mark
on?
to push forward into the smoke, and Levius dead to rights. Camo perfectly poised, and now it's just Neff and K-Knight. With not much left to be done. There's the spot out. But
good calling
Neff
from
somehow
Liquid though.
comes away, taking the brunt of the damage here. The call to save is going to have to be made.
Just
Yeah,
so
little rough for Billy. I like this from
Might have
Liquid though.
gotten
In
some
terms of the
sound
actual
cues as well.
timeout, they very much come out on top.
Heads up,
Right,
but
Billy feeling
again,
like they
then
have
you
to
see
fight over
Billy
towards
pushing
here.
into
Liquid
those
probably
smokes.
knowing
It's
it's
a
some
gamble. Every
kind
time
of
you walk
fix
into
over
one of those
towards
smokes,
B.
you have no
They just keep it
idea.
simple
You
over
have no
towards A.
util that's really going to help you clear it. So you're just flipping a coin, hoping somebody's not in there waiting for you. And again, when they tried to go for that retake after they lost 2 players early, just got shut right down. Team Liquid players right there, ready and waiting with open arms. And they are up to 6. And at the very worst now, it'd be an even half for Team Liquid, but with the way they are playing, I think this is going to be heavily favored for the EMEA squad.
It's looking damn good. Let's see just how many more they're going to be able to rack up. 8 and 4, certainly within their grasp. Maybe even that 9 and 3. Billy, still a bit of money to work with here. Question is, do they just send this pit off the rip? They do have the heavier stack on A, so it could just be Neff getting into position, set this up here at the start of the round and try to dissuade Team Liquid, but given the comp, they might just try to barrel through it, honestly.
Okay, that's the first time that you kind of get a little bit of a win over towards B. It's so important for them to break this knife.
Maybe trying to bait it out a little bit there as well.
Because in theory, if you break this knife, they can't actually clear the draw over towards yellow.
Team Liquid read it so well.
Pretty much everybody spotted out. Let's get the drone tag onto Camo.
They're waiting for this.
From the side. Yeah, K-Knight, he's here to try to back him up. And Rishio comes away with
you
that
can no run from this.
Forces out the not dead yet. Now they can just back away. Try to wait out this ultimate.
Bold play from you. That's a bold play from you.
That's a safety, and Camo is right back into the fray.
I don't know why he done that.
Just handed him a resurrection on a silver platter.
He's a madman.
Peeking alongside the wall, trying to see if anyone plays here at Pipes, but Team Liquid, they pump the brakes exactly when they need to.
I mean, YZ, he is known for being just a wild player.
There's the up and over the top, but have the secondary peek in from Camo. Gives them the advantage back into their hands, and Russia's just getting overwhelmed.
Great jump from Camo on this one.
Collect on one.
Spike planted.
Penny down to a sliver, the jump up over the top, Neff able to find the first.
He might be tempted to use the Vipro.
Serial does fall. 20 health here on the Omen. Kiko unscathed so far, and they're just going to look to try to double stack here. Got this backside position now separating a bit.
He takes that.
He's up and over the top. He's just got no idea.
Dude, that was really bad from YZ.
That's going to be Liquid guaranteed the lead here at the half.
He's greeding it so much.
This is a tough one for Billy. YZ is a tremendously skilled player. His mechanics are very, very good, but he gets spotted.
Dude,
right
the thing is as well, he popped his dash.
Well.
Like legit, just get out of there.
No charge. 30 seconds left.
That's a mistake. This one you can't afford at this stage in the game. That's going to give minimum 7 to Team Liquid on this half. As good as YZ can be.
2 yellow cards, dude. We're even on.
Does have rough ones. The last time we
dude,
saw Billy
that's
on the
legit.
international stage was against
That's
Crew
legit
champs.
a straight red. Like that one. That's for
series.
sure a straight red
Lost
card.
1-2, and
He should have got a yellow for what he did
27,
earlier.
Kill to death column. So we need to see him pick it up.
2 more rounds of play here in the half.
Everyone's sitting in the pulse, so they can't fit him. Ooh, late smokes.
Penny gonna be taken down, but he does eat quite a bit of damage. Down to 2 HP here is the Killjoy. Pad attack. Spraying through, catches a stray, and Russia gets taken down.
Dude, this guy's just gone through 50 smokes.
He's coming up with the goods. Camo Serial both going to be eliminated. Levius gets team killed by K-Knight as we are diving into the depths of chaos. Padatek will not be able to make it happen. YZ picks up the Vandal, finds the headshot.
He's got him with the trade.
Another round win, breaking the win streak of Team Liquid.
Yeah, I still think Liquid have to get the last round.
One way
though.
to pick it up. Nice round for YZ there. Ready for the push out of these smokes. We haven't seen Team Liquid get too aggressive since the early part of this first half. They just walk through there, not ready for YZ to be tucked in there. They don't have any util to try to clear those smokes, and YZ makes them pay for getting aggressive. And that was a much needed round for Billy. They've got the lockdown, got a chance. Patty Tech has his ult. There it goes.
No command coming through. Levy is going to be making his way across the map.
Kinda could. Oh, okay, he's dead. Ooh, nice little combo. Low impact.
Previously tagged up, but Padatek now going to be on the floor. Resible, but Camo and Penny both end up falling. Serial able to fight back for one. Sees his teammate there on the floor. Would love to try to go for the res, but
yeah, free side over towards B. They got the luck. They block this. No one's gonna be able to see it.
Working forward here towards kitchen. The turret does reveal. That should lead Billy to realize that there's going to be this rotate across.
They're really far away.
They have it confirmed here in a moment as the spike gets ready to be planted. They're going to go pushing out through a main, though. Trying to get a wrap around across into green.
Got a ton of util
Dude,
here.
I wonder if
You've still got
I mean, they're going to kill Joel.
Be hearing all of this.
But he's going to hit every single player.
Footsteps certainly going to be noted. Thrash now to just try to
Yeah,
slow
the delay
down
of the fish, because you would imagine they're taking space off of it. No one's turned behind yet. No one's turned around. Not even once. Not even once.
Patiently now, striking finds one. Lockdown going to be cleared out. Gets away. Sliding back to safety.
Cove insta stick might. Oh, they have no curve, right? Unless they just did it now. Okay,
not able to find it. Drop down. Serial taken out. Kiko trying to make this happen. Has to go for the repeat.
That was unlucky, man. That was a pretty good try from Kiko. He could have triggered disciplined, but honestly, on LAN with a crowd so big, the crowd are going to give it away, so we kind of had to just take it instantly. 7? See, in my opinion, 7 with this comp isn't enough, but we'll see. Maybe they can change it with a pistol.
Liquid out at the lead, but only just. We'll see who's going to be able to take this opening map.
The crowd, yeah, no, I think he started hearing the crowd, and he was like, "Oh man, I gotta just take this kill right now." Have anything to help VOD review faster? I mean, when it comes to VOD reviews, man, just like skip. Probably up, like once there's been like 2 kills, you're pretty much skipping. You got majority of the information out of it. Jesus, Limetry. Holy. Limetry, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Limetry, I've got something tomorrow that you're gonna enjoy, I think. Thank you so much for the gifted. Chat, you know what to do is get the slug oiler spam going. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, anyone that got gifted, please add Slimetry. Say thank you as well. Thank you for doing that, Slimetry. It's crazy. I appreciate all the support, man. And did it with the 1999. That's nuts. On YouTube, vid, or Twitch? No, on the stream. It's something we're adding tomorrow. You'll see. I think it's kind of cool. As long as I set it up right, it's pretty cool. But the chance of that is a 50-50, to be honest with you. Joker, thank you so much for the Prime, and Bendon also thank you so much for the Prime, and Attack as well. Thank you for that. 7-5. I think Liquid need to win a pistol, personally. They got the no info Sentinel, so Billy should just be able to walk everywhere. 2000? Oh, really? Maybe it's bugging at the top.
Alrighty, we are back and about to go into the second half here.
Either way, it's insane.
Icebox.
Thank you so much for it. Thank you.
Series. We'll go ahead and take a zoom in on the Coinbase Econ report.
Yeah, so this is a stat, guys, that's going to give you an idea of how the team is doing with the money they're spending. So basically, you take your damage done, you divide it by the amount of credits you spent, you get an econ rating. There is a minimum floor on it. I think it's like 1,000, but regardless, it's all about, you know, how much value you're actually getting out of the money you're spending. So like you saw earlier with Paper Rex,
surely they should have gone for a better stat here. Right, surely they should have just gone for, like, you know, in League of Legends, right, they got like team gold. They could have done that, right, and you can kind of see like where it was going wrong, and then it actually looks like a chart.
Towards 100, that's good. Yeah. That's kind of going to be the benchmark. That's where you really want to aim for. It's like, you know,
that would have been like if you wanted to do it econ based. I think that's the best way you got to do it.
Use out of your weapons, but enough about that. Is now time to go
because of the sponsor. Yeah, but you still keep it in theme with the econ, right?
Billy, Team Liquid though in the lead. We'll see if Liquid are going to be able to steal away this map pick with their chaotic comp. Toronto, are you ready to get back into the action?
ACS would be better. I mean, yeah, it would be better. Okay, we got Raid Boss on this one, and we have to pay attention to the pistols. And Liquid, again, this comp is made for getting like 9, 8, maybe 10 on attack. So 7 is really rough. I think they have to win the pistol. They do not have info Sentinel. So anywhere over towards middle, the longer the time goes on, the more pressure on the map there's going to be. So they have to do stuff like this, like going aggro. I was going to say, as if he got away, but only a Sheriff's doing that from that angle. And Neff managed to get the luck on the go, and they have no idea he's here. And the turret's going to give them info. How many does he get from this? Oh.
Now maybe with an opportunity, but actually doesn't go for the peek outside window. He's trying to play this still quietly.
God, they got no idea. And he hears the other as well.
Around the back, but it's got knife out. That's what Nep does strike.
Stealing sight.
Hey, very nice, man. Nice shots from this one as well.
That's going to be another pistol going the way
could get really rough this half. 2-0.
Just one round separating the two teams.
Yeah,
they got to push. Yeah, they pretty much have to do this kind of stuff over towards mid.
They are one of those teams who will work the map. They are going to spend a lot of the early part of the round kind of ping-ponging back.
Shinobi, thanks so much for the 6 months, dude. Thank you for that.
Where the weak side of their opponents is, trying to see what kind of util they can get baited out as well. And they're able to do a nice job here reading this mid-aggression from the side of Team Liquid and quickly rotating back to punish it. And then retaking that open space that Team Liquid gives up over towards A.
Ooh, Liquid kind of gamble on the right side though. Hold up.
See what YZ can do here.
He is just running.
Oh no,
right
the
out,
misstep.
finds one, gets out.
Wrecked by a harbor wall.
Dead. Obviously, still a couple smokes here to try to dissuade the push onto the A site.
We should count EMEA pistols. Oh yeah, there's EMEA is 0-6 on pistols.
No contact, no interference
right,
on his approach to the site, so they will just go ahead and full send it.
Yeah, and this is something that I loved about this team when I was watching their VODs. Yes, they take a lot of time. Sometimes that clock does get dangerously close to running out, but they're so diligent that they are
Prius, how are you typing here?
Finding their opponent's weak side. They're great on the attacker side on this map throughout most of stage 1. And they have once again just found an open site, got a plant, and they are
Wait, look at the main screen. What's going on, Prius? Come on.
That is one of the most dangerous aspects of BLG. You let them get into post plant safely. Obviously, in this round, not important, but going forward, they are deadly.
Well, we get to just sit back and relax as we wait for this spike to go off. Team Liquid pretty much just playing the minigame of don't die to YZ or Nep. Trying to get those ults online.
Symmetry, I was looking at that. They had a BR, right? They're actually good, or not?
Risha wants to try to get a bit more charge here, trying to get that Reckoning online. And if he's able to find the God timing, he might be able to make it happen. Drop down, however, going to be heard. He's going to go rushing forward, but the spike will swallow them all up. 7-7, we are tied up.
It looks fun.
Okay, looking good for BLG. But Team Liquid, we saw once they got rifles.
How many gifteds to time out Prius for a day? Brett, mate, I'll do it for free. Just say the word.
For BLG.
Don't have to give me money for that one.
Bulldogs and a stinger. Team Liquid spreading out the map a little bit. You got
just tell me when you want it.
Serial in mid, and 2 smokes over on B. Just really trying to get a read onto Billy. Bit of early pace there from YZ, but nobody from Team Liquid overstepping. A lot of this is going to come down to Nep. He can break open some space into kitchen.
It's nice from Liquid. They can, sure. It's a cool wall.
Poison Orb now going to be sent up. Serial not spotting out anything here. The swing in. There's a spot. And Serial.
Okay, honestly, if they start winning duels over towards mid-or and they make them feel like they can't go mid-or, they have a chance.
On the floor as well. 2-player advantage now for the side of Team Liquid.
Nice from Penny to get out of there. Make sure they display numbers as well.
Team Liquid once again looking good to close out this anti-bonus. Take some real heroics for BLG to try to drag this round back in.
For sure. They're going to try to go towards the other side of the map. Maybe use K-Knight. He can sell it with a recon
Let
here.
me do it for you. There you
They're
go.
still thinking about B. Oh, goodness.
Not quite able to find it. Been a hell of a shot.
Is Levius going to challenge them? He's just going to tuck in. And they're just going to send YZ out of his own. Look at BLG here, playing isolated. Just trying to find an open side, but...
Dude, they're not even going to go for kills. What's going on here? Late fake over towards A.
Everything's crumbling.
Yeah, that's an incredible round for Liquid. And if Billy overthink middle,
for their economy,
they might lose.
Yes, now go in for the actual full purchase round, but not being able to even get a lick of damage out. A rough look to them going into round 16.
Man, another great paranoia into a kill for Penny.
One enemy
Putting in some real value. And this is something BLG does from time to time when I was watching their VODs, is they like to spread the map, but they usually do it on ecos. They usually do it when they've got sheriffs in hands. This round, though,
3 people that can't buy
a
next.
couple players early. Oh boy, hold on.
Oh boy, that's a lot of people, yeah.
Messy fight here.
Oh,
okay,
God.
Russia just has him lined up.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Camo.
Oh boy.
Dead off
Well,
the rip.
What happened?
I got like a small bit of belief, and then
Goddamn lucky with it. Why is he going for the push?
damn, look at the timing on it as well. Survives on one.
HP.
Got the regen armor.
Regen shield will reinforce him a bit, but Patatek now all alone. Got to be wondering what in the hell happened outside of B.
Nicely done from YZ. I like they had no hesitation on this one.
No problem.
I do have to watch the first. We got to see that POV. What do they do? Fake the wall, then drop the wall?
Yeah, Liquid trying to push the
Oh,
pace.
mate, he has no idea about the second one.
See the second guy. Camo is still behind the cascade. It's unreal, and YZ starting to come online. And this is a player, folks. When I talk to people in Pacific, and Pacific teams scrim Chinese teams quite a bit, everybody says one of the first players that comes to everyone's mind is YZ when they play against him because of how good he is. Everybody's like, this guy just destroys us in scrims.
Pushing there the right play. From defense, mate, they got to get some info somewhere.
Timeout call now from Team Liquid.
If they sit back, there could be someone anywhere in the map. Like they have to fight for somewhere. They have to get some kind of info.
I'm kind of curious about this defender side for Team Liquid.
What did Heretics do so horribly wrong?
We saw the ideas on the attacker side.
I mean, the Pel's not great. I guess not winning a pistol is one of them.
But here on this defender side, it's going to be a little bit tougher to do that.
They honestly didn't even show up to the first map.
Just know, like as BLG, you see those smokes and you're like, okay,
they went against the train. That's also the thing as well. You gotta give them. You gotta give them the train benefit.
They want to move around. So as Team Liquid, I think you've got some questions to consider. Do you want to play more for retake? Do you want to kind of be
you're all in like the sideshow mind where you're trying to work out what the other team did wrong when you just got to accept that Paybreaks are fully banned.
And you're talking about tempo. Look at how many players from Billy are
still Ashy. Thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate that.
Neff over in towards mid to try to go for this lurk once again.
Do they go for the exact same rounds?
Completely opened up here from ZL. Billy ready to fight. Is YZ. Little minor botch there on the updraft, but nothing going to be spotted. 0 point will tag on to 2.
Yeah, it's Limitry. There's a high chance of that.
Looked like Team Liquid is maybe anticipating that somebody was going to try to push in towards
Okay, so pressure over towards B, and they silent re-clear and push. Drone goes in, but it's only, I mean, at the moment it's only Sovito.
Nothing really materializes.
Trying to fake the exec a bit, but Liquid not quite biting on it. They turn this
dude, look at Liquid, because they left middle. They now have to like re-clear everywhere.
I think that's the better play here. I think playing for retake.
Yeah, they're re-clearing tube, kitchen, so which means they can't fight heavy over towards A. It means they have to literally.
On the peak, ups down, back of screens.
How's he allowed to do that?
Let's go unpunished. The spike now gets planted. Hanging back, 3 players going to be remaining here on the site to try to defend this. Not much as far as post-plant util is going to be concerned here. As the peek out over the top, Neff is able to find 1 camo. Good for a kill onto YZ, but the wheels are certainly coming off as Neff gets himself a 3K. Potential for the 4th. Penny says no, fights back.
He gets a smoke for the spike.
To get 4. K-Knight noise going to be made there on the rope as he gets the tap. He's swinging around the back of sight though. Knows that this Omen is going to be low on HP. Has the shock darts at the ready. Penny, a bit of damage in.
It was a nice try. The timing of this Harbor ult was incredible though.
Back in the lead, 9-8.
Harbor ult was really, really good.
This is starting to look a little bit.
You saw the comp there kind of own them a little bit, right? They're having to re-clear over towards B because they've re-cleared with 3 people. They then have to re-clear kitchen, tube with 3 people, which means they can't do anything over towards A. Like, no matter what, everywhere Liquid have to go aggro and gamble somewhere.
Starting to get fired up. The wind back underneath Billy's sails. It's just Sheriffs now for Team Liquid. YZ, similar play behind this cascade, round after round. This time he's...
Wow, he's here so early.
The change up, there's the drop down, the push coming through. YZ getting
How's he allowed to get one? Yeah, they kind of got to protect the gun though, so they're a little bit committed.
The answer is going to be no. A bit too far
hey, they get a free gun.
There's Camo still cycling these smokes in.
Yeah, and we've pushed down towards middle, so we're going to start hearing some of these footsteps. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Ah, the info there on its own would have been incredible. They now know that they might be fighting stacked heavy over towards B.
Turn back in towards this B site.
Standing ahead.
Yeah, just Penny over there right now towards B. Smoke should come through.
Good news over towards A. Patty went and picked up the
Use the mosh.
went and picked up the gun.
Seems like widely they're fully dissuaded. Realizing they just don't really have any real control here. They're going to have to wait, cycle up some more of these walls.
Still got a Cove to plant. Cove goes in now.
Serial getting
30 seconds
closer.
Yeah, we've got nothing to stop this. Omen Flash goes in. KO Flash goes in.
That peak there. Serial going to be taken down though. K-Knight finding one. A little bit of damage out. BLG, superior weaponry. Line up their shots. Just the one casualty.
Yeah, I much would have preferred
yeah, this is a really
no peek over towards middle. Heard the running.
Things out a little bit longer than they would have liked,
Managed to like 3-pass and stack.
Out of the way early. Penny throws a paranoia. They try to push off the back of that, but again, oh my God, K-Knight just fully blinded by the Gecko Flash.
Vate, thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you.
Post-plant positioning so good.
Hey, I don't know what that means.
It's been a hallmark of this BLG team this year.
Appreciate the whole year though, mate.
They are a very fundamentally sound team. Foundations are strong for BLG, but they've got to find another level. They want to start getting deeper into events.
Range up though. Updraft top tube play here for the side of BLG, trying to catch somebody off guard. Serial does manage to slide
inserted
away,
one early over towards middle. No info on all of this. Kind of vision block could legit be anywhere, so they kind of got to clear it with the 3 people. Means that A is weak, so they go over towards A site.
does find the timing.
They do find the luck though, and they didn't actually get over towards A site. So this is probably the best round that Liquid's had in terms of these buy rounds.
Now, no command out. Trying to go for the suppresses. Spike just get planted. Richard going to be taken down. The push out of the wall there.
Oh.
Why is he able to collect one? Drops down. He's point blank alongside this
that was
one.
the kill.
Still finding more. Penny taken down. Levius in range. It's a spray and pray kill on the Patty Tech. And the cleanup is swift. Why is he playing like a madman? Is seemingly catching Team Liquid off guard. Billy now, a massive win streak here on the attacking side, 2 rounds away from taking this.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch YZ play because he knows that the rest of his team has got his back. They can hold the line, they can hold the angles, and he can be creative. He can open up some opportunities that you normally wouldn't expect with a team that plays structured like they do. And they're starting to get pumped. Ruchia's in it too.
Hey, last time out for Liquid.
Going crazy. They found their groove. Liquid trying to change the tempo here a bit.
Said A. I mean, they only got 7 on attack right now, so they needed 8, but they would have needed more by the looks of it.
Have a buy coming through. Still a bit rough around the edges, though.
Well, now you're starting to see some of the problems that the analyst desk was talking about before we got into this map, with the inability to get info sometimes. You have the Gecko give you a little
why is
bit,
he getting
but you
away
don't
with
have
this?
anything else beyond
I don't know, man. He keeps
so
falling
now
off of high ground.
They're not the ones setting the tempo. They're not the ones kind of
Like he has extra gravity, man. Anytime he's on something, he's just
it's harder to
slipping
find
to the floor.
the value out of those flashes. It's harder to find the timings with those smokes. And Billy can just kind of wait for them in standard post-plant positions, you know, play anti-flash a little bit, and then just swoop in and start cleaning up kills. And
yeah, this is it. This is it for Liquid.
20 kills on the map right now. Ruchi as well.
I mean, what extra fix can they go to? They're just going to go back to fighting over towards middle, you would imagine.
Now, you know, joining in alongside YZ and Levius on occasion. Like he said, Haditech, can he hit somebody with a 0 point? If not, okay, we don't know anything else.
Right, or the Gecko maybe gives you a little bit, but it's hard.
What is the play call for now? 1-2-2 fan out from Team Liquid. Peak coming in. Camo.
Yeah, it's an incredible start.
Yeah, they read that really well.
I mean, the first 15 seconds are pretty nice, though, right? They kind of block off all of this, so you could be fighting heavy in any one of these positions.
The strat calls. Shoot YZ in the head. Camo sticking to the plot. Smoke going to be cycled out here as BLG interest on this B site, but it's heavily stacked now. There just to try to clear up this close corner, but it seems like
so vision block over towards B. They make sure they create pressure over towards yellow.
Back across, they don't even have Levius in a very forward position at A
Okay,
at all.
look at this comp. It's not like the best for clearing info. You kind of either commit the flash or you commit a knife. So that info or question mark over towards B kind of keeps 4 people here.
Not gonna be...
Patty hears some, calls one over. Harbor to help him out.
Gonna be going through. Levius
Dude, Patty loves this pause, man.
Neff is here along the bottom, and Serial gets the one tap with the Guardian. This round has gotten completely and utterly away from BLG.
Yeah, K-Knight should at least try and do something. He can get his own.
It's going to be Team Liquid now fighting back. Bring that gap down to just 2 rounds.
10 seconds left.
This K-Knight seems like he wants to get his ultimate online no matter what. It will be in death.
This is kind of one of these rounds for BLG where they start spreading out. They start trying to
they just took a 50-50 duel. That was it, really.
You know, they get caught
took a
off guard
50-50 duel and then just didn't check a corner.
They're not able to win them. This team is at its best when you're kind of fighting together. You're looking for that weak side and you're trying to exploit the defenses of your opponent. Well done. Well done.
That is excellent.
That is an excellent cosplay, sir.
Oh no! Don't tell me my. Don't tell my stream bot died.
It's not twirling at the end.
Dude, the sideshow cosplay is kind of incredible.
Hey,
Damn, he does kind of look a bit like him.
I like that he's got a picture of Wyatt as well. You guys have been awesome.
Why we got this out here, man? Come on, relax yourself.
Day 1, we heard for a couple weeks it's going to be a hell of a tournament. You guys having a good time so far?
That's unnecessary.
Yeah.
That is what we like to hear. We'll see, though. That's how much more of this Icebox we get. We get ready to come out of this timeout. 2 rounds away here. Our Billy. And if you want to riot Gun Buddy, make sure you get into Mitch Band's DMs.
Yep.
He's got the hookup.
He's got plenty. He's got plenty to go around.
Well, here we go. Billy looking to get themselves up to match point here. Thrash on the opposite side as well as the Not Dead Yet.
Well, one away from Harbor.
Or post plant as well as a Hunter's Fury.
Looks like they want to go fast.
Got tools as Team Liquid to clear the Viper ult. So I think actually this is kind of one of those weird rounds for BLG where you can't lean too heavily into that ult. You can't care about it too much. It's nice.
Did he call Bren Wyatt? Yeah,
it's invest a lot of resources inside of it. So you got to expect
it's a joke because Rossi called Bren Wyatt.
Right there, top of tube, and he's going to be out to the open. And Penny across the way on the B site is able to
2 rounds in a row where they get the first kill.
Another solid shutdown here. Why is he just not spotting him whatsoever?
That's a beautiful combo play. We've seen YZ try to get up on that 2 before, and there was a good answer.
It's a very early plant. We got to keep an eye on this luck for sure. It's very, very late. I don't know if Patty knows about it. Viper goes in and covers it. Harbor maybe buys them a little bit of time.
Everything in the kitchen sink pretty much getting invested here for the side of BLG.
Probably going to see K-Knight start using his Sova ult on this one as well. Tap of the spike. Sova ult should come in. They probably will get half because it's Wingman. Wait. Oh my god, that was so close, bro.
Coming up big. Looks for a bit more, but falls to the wayside. Hunter's Fury now. Out wide. Gets the tag. Looks for the kill, cannot find it. K-Knight, he's just not going to be able to get there in time because it was previously held.
That was rough, man. That was rough from Billy.
And they draw out
how many ults did they use? 1, 2, wait, 3 of them.
Just beautiful stuff from Team Liquid.
God, that was really rough from them.
So many ults there that are so impactful. The Not Dead Yet allows you to keep scaling.
How did the Wingman nearly full defuse that though? Like what actually went on? What util did they have on the spike?
Gets the spot, and he's ready with the mosh to set up Penny.
Oh, Viper molly.
Very nicely done. Napier almost.
God, look at that triple lineup. That's crazy.
Almost brings a miracle through, but
yeah, I think he's saying why are we not Sova ulting early here? Like why are they all having to face pressure instead of just Sova ulting? Unless he got hit by a knife that I didn't see.
1 round away from BLG to tie things up.
BLG very quickly wanted to try to get the take here on the site, and this time YZ.
That's the first kill. Keep an eye on this luck again over towards A.
Penny does fall down as Levy is on the lurk, similarly intercepting Patatek, causing chaos, as well as disinformation here for Team Liquid. can't really focus on trying to get a retake on the B site when they know
he
that
would have come
Levius
up on
is going to be
minimap,
in the
I'm pretty
back
sure.
line. Serial, though,
They should
it's
notice
often
that.
realizing that just doesn't have the time to try to flush out this KJ, and that bites him in the rear. BLG, a 5v2.
They might have to try save both these.
He's not spotting him out, and that means YZ is able to collect the kill onto Camo.
He goes to searching every single time, like, where's he gone? Okay, 2 chances, and there's a couple of people from Liquid that are sitting around 3k that can't really get like a full buy.
It's just so important for BLG to get YZ activated in these rounds, to get him that first kill. And then you're just opening things up for yourself so nicely. Not only are you scaling into sight, you're opening up the map for Levius to lurk so that he can counter Patty Tech quickly in a spot we haven't seen Levius yet. He hasn't really been doing that quite yet. Do you have a lockdown? Do you have an operator for Camo and a couple Guardians?
Yeah, big change up there. Operator has not been seen pretty much at all in this map. We'll go for it. Hits the shot. I haven't been keeping complete track, but typically these rounds,
it's a nice
YZ
shot.
dies first, BLG
I don't know what he's doing. It's a nice shot.
See a little bit more of that.
Still though, BLG do get themselves a line share of the site for free.
Didn't hit the alarm ball with this one. Tap of the spike, waiting for some kind of util. So official going in. Is it going to see the Viper close? Does. Hits one, hits the Viper. Should have a free kill here.
Not sure if they're going to be able to spill forward fast enough to try to find the punish here. Weapons about to be recovered. The lockdown going through as well.
Oh, this is...
Chuck back. They're able to avoid getting detained. 4v4 now on the retake. Still just that operator in hand. The push forward. They're not reading K9's position, and they're not calming it either.
Okay, nicely done from Billy. I didn't mind the attempt from Liquid, right? They knew, it looked like they knew that Icebox was going to get picked, so they start attack side, and then they can try and win like 10-2, 9-3, but they just lost 2 more rounds. Like honestly, give them a pistol, maybe that's the thing. I think Billy lost a couple of rounds that they probably should have won as well, though.
Curveballs, but BLG on point, ready to receive that attack.